Hey, it's Jeff here. Welcome to NEBR, New England Beer Reviews. Today I'm visiting a new brewery in Tilton, New Hampshire called Kettlehead Brewing Company. Just opened in November 2017. And this place, as you can tell, is hopping. It's a brew pub, but they brew 8, 10 or so beers are on tap here. And this place was hopping. The place was full with people who are out enjoying their lunch, because I'm here early afternoon on a Sunday. And hamburgers, pizza, things like that. Very popular brew pub stuff. And I got to try a couple of their beers, and I'm going to go home and do a more detailed review on one of them I picked up in a crowler, so stick around. So as promised, I picked up a crowler from Kettlehead Brewing during my visit, and this is their flagship IPA. It's called the Agent IPA, alcohol by volume, 7.1% ABV, it says on the side of this. 32-ounce crowler made right on the scene. And so I'll have to share this. I think my son's coming home, so I'll be able to sharing it with him. 32 ounces is a lot for me to drink since I had my surgery. So, whoa, let's give it a shot and give it a pour into this New Hampshire brew glass. Now, I gotta say that I tried 4 little samples there today, and I really liked them. They do have a number of IPAs, and they all look like this, quite frankly. Maybe not as heady as this one was, but what do you expect? I drove about 20 miles to get home. So anyway, take a look at the pour on this. Just like the other IPAs I had at the brew pub, this was very murky, milky looking, pale yellow. It has a tremendous head up top, but it's very opaque, very thick looking. So you really can't see through it at all. So anyway, let's check out the aroma. Picking up a nice fruit sensation. Maybe a hint of orange. Maybe a hint of pineapple. Maybe just sort of a zinger or a twist of grapefruit. It's good for the taste. Another good one to add to my list. This is a tasty beer. It's got a very smooth and creamy body. That was one thing I noticed about the beers I did try there today. They're very smooth. They're very creamy. I had a porter. I had 2 IPAs. One was an IPA which was called the Udder, U-D-D-E-R. Udder something. Sorry, I should have written this stuff down. But it was kind of like a cream ale mixed with an IPA, and they had a porter, which was pretty decent. Had a lot of coffee characters to it, and dark malt roasted characters. The Kolsch didn't have as much of the German feel as I hoped it might, but it was a light, crisp, easy to drink beer. And the other IPA I had was that was another IPA that I had up there. I wish I wrote this stuff down. It's kind of embarrassing, actually, but anyway, I'll get back to the review here and talk about this beer, which is the one I'm drinking now. And I do like this one quite a lot. There's a mild sweetness going on, a decent toasted bread and malt character going on in the background. Kind of a crisp, clean finish. I picked up a lot of those fruity sensations on the nose, as I mentioned, the orange and the grapefruit and the pineapple. The taste isn't quite as fruity as the aroma suggested it would be. I am picking up more of a malty sweet character with just a nice little bitter bite going on at the end that has a little hint of fruit mixed in with it. But a really easy drinking, very balanced beer, a decent IPA, not super hoppy in the sense of almost to the point where you're like exploding with hops in the flavor, like some of the IPAs are for today, the New England IPAs. But it definitely has a good fruity character, and definitely has a nice malt base to it. So it's a really well balanced IPA. So I'll have to pay this place a visit again. They've begun canning some of their beers, but I think you can still only buy the cans at the brewery. And as I mentioned in the introduction, the place was really packed today. I got there a little after noon time, and they were serving a full menu. And the place was just jammed up. I thought it was jammed up. I spoke to one of the employees, and she told me, oh, this is a slow day. So I can imagine what this place must be like on a very, very busy day, and especially when they're breaking open a new can. I guess they had some lines waiting on those, so that's how it goes. But anyway, I'm expecting some really good things from this brewery. I'm glad they've opened up in New Hampshire. This is Kettlehead Brewing of Tilton, New Hampshire, and this is The Agent IPA. Thanks for stopping by. Catch you again next time.